Hey, what's up? Cheap beer for you to drink. My name's JJ. Tony joins us once again. How's it going?
Not too bad. Happy to be here.
Happy to have you here. We're happy that you have me here. We're filming this one at your place, which is very festive looking for
Guest
Christmas.
location.
Yes. Looks really good in here.
Thank you.
It's the first time seeing it with the lights. I mean, you always do the lights, but this year, I should say. And I brought along an early Christmas gift.
Ooh, I'm excited.
It is the Labatt Blue Light Mixer Pack. Hi, Hales. There's a good theme on the channel of cats. Oh, she's not happy. This is, I swear I thought this was a seltzer. And actually, when I was at Meijer, this was in the fridge with the seltzers. And I'm sitting there looking at it, I'm like, it doesn't say seltzer on it. And then I saw the light Pilsner. I was like, I have to get these.
You know what? I saw it too. I saw it at a couple different places, and I'm like, oh, I was fixing to text you about it, and I'm like, it's just another seltzer. You know me, I'm not a big seltzer person. I'm like, you've probably already seen it. And I'm like, what's another seltzer?
Yep.
And then, when you're like, it's a Pilsner. I'm like, really? But it was with the seltzers.
Yeah. That is really surprising because, I mean, they're in the slim cans. Like, nothing screams light Pilsner about this except for the tiny little logo at the bottom that says it's a Pilsner.
Yeah.
But interesting flavors. Grapefruit. I'm excited for that. Black cherry, Pilsner, watermelon, and lime. Lime, of course, is a pretty popular one, but watermelon and black cherry I'm really interested to try.
Yeah, I think don't they have just a regular Labatt Blue lime? Regular?
Yes, they do, and it's really, really good.
Not in the light.
Hi. That's right. I don't think it is the light. Maybe they do, but I think the regular one I tried was just the Labatt. Oh, are you gonna bite me? Yeah, you're gonna lick me? What are you doing? All right, Hales is gonna join us while we. Let's start with the Labatt Blue Light. Does that sound all right?
The lime? Yeah.
Yes, the light lime. They're all Labatt Blue Light.
I was like, okay, yeah, the lime's. I'm looking forward to the lime.
Do you want the glass or the can?
The can's fine.
There you go. There's more in there. It smells great. You like a good lime beer.
I love a good lime beer. I've not met. Well, I can't say that. I've had some bad lime beers. Bye, Hales. It was nice having you. Thanks for visiting. Appreciate it.
Thanks to our set manager, Molly.
Yeah, this one's got a nice lime smell right on the nose.
It does. I was at Jungle Jim's and they had, for the pint cans, they were like $2 for $1 of Labatt Blue lime. And I only bought like 4. I should have bought a lot more because it was one of my favorite lime beers. So I already know I'm going to like it. That's so good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's really good.
Yeah, that's So you were surprised by this too. I was surprised that Labatt Blue is a Pilsner.
Yeah, I didn't think anything of it.
Yeah. We were both kind of surprised by that, and that, I'm telling you, it's got to be one of the best just lime light beers, right?
It's got a note of sweetness to it, like almost like key lime, like a key lime pie.
Sure.
You get that lime, the tartness, then you also get the sweetness from the sugars and stuff like that. To me, it's got a little bit of the sweetness to it.
A little bit, it does. I mean, it's not like super sweet or anything.
No. I wouldn't say super sweet, but it's just not. But that lime flavor is very present. Like
it is.
But it's got a nice beer finish. That right there, if they just sold the lime so far, that would be my new summer drink right there. That's really good.
125 calories in that one as well as the watermelon. I'm just kind of going down the line. 120 in the grapefruit and the black cherry, 125. So the grapefruit has the least amount, but I mean that's pretty good for a light beer that has that much flavor and
right.
And like you said, there is a little level of sweetness there, but that's really good. I like that.
That lime flavor is right on point, especially for being a Pilsner too, which is like it has that hop forward, flavor to it. And I'm not huge into that, but just being a Pilsner, I mean, you could have fooled me.
All right, I moved the grapefruit one forward because I've had a grapefruit light beer. I don't think I've ever had a watermelon light beer or black cherry.
Yeah,
light beer.
I mean, we've had a couple different grapefruit type, or at least grapefruit style beers, you know.
The Bud Light, the
yeah.
Peels pack. I love that Bud
Yes,
Light
I
grapefruit.
do. That one's really good.
So hopefully this is like a good.
That's pretty strong
Alternative to that.
grapefruit on the nose.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be.
This is gonna be good.
Excited. All right, the Labatt Blue Light grapefruit pilsner. I don't know.
You know,
A lot less flavor than that lime.
it kind of hits you closer to the end. It's more of a traditional grapefruit.
That's really lightly flavored.
I think it's because of the bitterness of grapefruit.
Okay.
And that bitterness, you know, the hopness of the Pilsner.
Yeah.
Maybe they're fighting it out a little bit in there.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it's got a great grapefruit smell.
Which threw me off because I thought it would have the sweetness, but it doesn't have that.
It
But
doesn't.
But I think you're exactly right. I think they're both pretty bitter as is, so there's no sweetness there. You do get a little bitterness. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I was just expecting a little.
I was expecting a little different. Like, I felt like the lime had a little bit of sweetness to it. Bud Light grapefruit.
That one, but that one's like 156 calories, so they probably
I
add.
think they might add a little bit of sugar to it.
Yeah, this one they don't, and it's not bad by any means. But I think I would take a Bud Light grapefruit over this.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, it was good. It's still
Yes.
It's got a good flavor. It's just not super strong.
You know what it does remind me of is the Bud Light Next, which I thought had a grapefruit. You know, that zero carb grapefruit.
Gosh, yeah, I knew it. I thought, yeah, that did have.
It had the weirdest thing. It had the slightest grapefruit taste, and that
Yeah, I
actually
can see
kind
that.
of tastes like that. Let's try the watermelon. These are both just weird flavors,
Yeah, I can already tell it's probably gonna have that nice watermelon smell to it,
and it does.
I don't know if I've ever had anything like a beer that's watermelon flavored.
Maybe some random craft beer, but I don't even think I've had any. Yeah, I don't think I've had a
Definitely
watermelon.
grapefruit and lime. Yeah, that's pretty kind of a
Yeah.
watermelon for a beer too.
Yeah, like seltzer, sure, but beer,
Oh yeah,
great smell.
great. Like a watermelon Jolly Rancher or something.
Exactly like that.
Watermelon candy.
Now that and the lime,
Yeah, again, I feel like it's got some sweetness to it.
it does.
Man,
That's
to me, that's got a ton of flavor.
yes, it does. That's so interesting. A watermelon beer. Never thought it would be good, but that's pretty good.
That's really good. I don't particularly like watermelon. I don't eat watermelon too often. Watermelon flavored things usually aren't bad, but yeah, that's really good. The watermelon really comes through on that.
Very, very much so. Even more than the lime, I think, which came through pretty good. That's just the weirdest combination, I think. Watermelon beer. But I think on a hot summer day, it's weird drinking these in the winter.
You know, and we're sitting here doing this in front of a Christmas tree, and it's not really holiday-esque. It's
No.
just a nice summer.
But it's,
Summertime
yeah, it says
drinks.
new on the pack, and I hadn't seen it before, so this came out pretty late. Like, if this
Yeah,
came
it might
out
have
in
been.
the summer,
Or at least to our area.
yeah, then it would have been perfect. And 90 degrees, drinking a watermelon light Pilsner.
Yeah, and that's probably good for people who don't particularly like beers a whole lot, because I don't get a ton of beer flavor from it.
You
Like-
don't. You could tell it's a beer, not a seltzer, but
Yeah.
it doesn't. I mean, it's a light beer. It doesn't taste like beer. I think if you're not a beer fan and you're not a seltzer fan, this might be some
Yeah, it's a nice fit in between.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
black cherry. Let's try it.
I can't say I like black cherry anything. I don't know if I've met a good black cherry flavored anything. That's just personal preference. Not a big black cherry fan.
I could have said the same thing about watermelon though, and that surprised me. So this might be surprising.
It could be. I'm ready to be surprised. I have been so far. So
Okay, watermelon Labatt Blue Light watermelon Pilsner infused with natural fruit flavors brewed in the USA.
Well, it's got a cherry, you know, it's got that traditional black cherry smell.
Yeah. I've had worse black cherry things.
As far as black cherry goes, if you are a fan of black cherry, this is pretty good.
Yes.
Like I said, I'm just not it's not one of my favorite flavors.
No, but it's a well done black cherry.
But it's a well done black cherry.
Mm-hmm. A little more of the nutritional facts on here. 10 grams of carbs. That's pretty much it. 125 calories in this one. Well, that's the watermelon. But I think the black cherry is the same.
Alcohol content the same? This is what, 4%?
Yeah, these are all 4, which is, again, pretty light.
Yeah. I think that's kind of expected for, you know, a light beer
Yeah.
flavored like this. But that's the black cherry's got it. It's a good black cherry flavor if you like black cherry.
But have you ever had black cherry beer?
Not that I can think of.
I've definitely never had watermelon, and I don't think I've ever had black cherry.
No, black cherry is always. I mean, these are all your traditional, you know, seltzer flavors.
Yes.
Or cider flavors. You know, they throw it in a beer, and people are like, oh, I don't know about that.
But I think it works for all of them.
I think it works well. I think they're all really good.
I would love to see different, like, this seems like a Bud Light thing, that they might do something like this. Coors, Miller Lite. It'd be cool to see more beer brands do this, because this is really neat.
I mean, Bud Light kind of did it, you know, with the grapefruit, the lime, and what else do they have?
Yeah.
Orange.
But credit to Labatt Blue for trying weirder flavors that you don't normally see, like watermelon and black cherry. You know what? Bud Light had the lemonade pack where they did.
That's it.
They did some weirder lemonade flavors. Yeah, I think they may have done cherry.
And I liked that, but I felt that was sweet.
Yes.
To me. It was
Yes, it
very
was.
sweet. I did not feel like I was drinking a beer.
No, and these are. There's a certain level of sweetness, especially in like the lime and I think the watermelon, but it's not at all as sweet as those Bud Lights, which weren't super sweet, but they had a pretty good amount of sweetness. This, it just tastes
still
like a
comes
beer.
through as a beer with fruit in it.
Yeah.
Like, I just chopped up some lime and threw it in here, chopped up some grapefruit. All of these, you can say they've just been soaking in the fruit.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Which
I'm quite surprised.
Michelob Light, I'm trying to think of another beer that does flavors like that really well without being sweet. I feel like Michelob Ultra does some good fruit beers.
What was there? You have the cactus one, the cactus lime.
And they've had some others in the past, but yeah, I think just the lime, and then there's another one, I can't remember what it was. It reminds me of something like that. Really well done. How would you rank these? I know which one's first.
Yeah, for me, that's the lime.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be the exact opposite order. Lime, grapefruit, watermelon, cherry.
So, best to worst.
Yep. Best, second best, third, fourth. I don't know, honestly. Yeah, I say you could make that argument. Yeah.
Which is surprising, because I don't think either one of us are huge on watermelon.
Love grapefruit, but
yeah.
The flavor does come through the best on this.
Mm-hmm. And the flavor came through the worst on the grapefruit.
And then if you were going by that, like the flavor coming through,
then,
right there.
Yeah. Which I think is a fair way to rank it, because you get the least amount of grapefruit. But then again, this is the only one that had 120 calories. So if they made it 125 like the other ones and added some of that sweetness.
Maybe if that's what it's missing is some little bit of extra sweetness to it.
Yeah. Pretty interesting pack. Would you buy this again? I think it was on sale for like $14.99, so it was more expensive than the regular 12 packs of beer, but less expensive than the seltzers. It was somewhere in between.
Oh yeah, I think I would. I would buy it. This is I think it's a good summer beer.
Yes. Again, it's weird drinking these during the holidays.
But it's Christmas, isn't there any bad time to drink beer? I mean, come on.
There's not. I can't think of one. Tony, thanks again. Have you seen anything else that's coming out soon you might want to review here?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but You'll be the first person I show it to.
Sounds good. Normally, I don't get much of a heads up. Just kind of seeing something at the store is really how we found most of this stuff.
Yep.
Cheap beer for you to drink. If you see anything out there you'd like us to try, let us know in the comments down below. If you've tried this or plan on trying it, let us know your thoughts. Happy holidays. Thanks for watching.